Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're painting Santa Owl tonight. Let me know if you can hear me well. Give me a thumbs up or say hi. Let me know. Okay, so hope everybody's doing well. I'm so excited to paint this one. Let me know if you're joining me for the first time. Let me know if you're my regular. Hi Judith. Hi Marlene. Hi Teresa. I'm sorry. I am sorry if I'm butchering your names. It just gets like that sometimes. Um, okay, so let's begin. So while I'm pulling stuff out and talking, if you have available fingers for typing, uh hi Sandy, hi Eileen, type in what your favorite Christmas song is. What is your favorite Christmas song? Share with everybody. And while we're doing that, we're going to talk about the sketch first, and then we'll do the painting. We'll work on the painting, okay? So I am painting the 16 by 20 canvas today. You know why? Because amazing thing happened. I'm signing a lease on a brick and mortar studio. I am so excited. And so I'm going to be teaching live lessons and classes from Papillion, Nebraska. It's right next to Omaha, Nebraska, and I'm so excited. So I see favorite songs. All I Want for Christmas Is You. I see Silver Bells. I see Mary Did You Know. Oh my goodness, Mary Did You Know. What a song. What a song. Okay, well, my favorite is, if you don't know yet, my favorite is I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. That's mine. Okay, so now I have walls to display my canvases, and so I can paint canvases, which is amazing. So I'm super happy about that. All right, let's talk about the owl. The owl that we're painting has a Santa hat on, it has a scarf, and it sits on a birch uh, looks like a birch tree branch. So let's start with the branch. Okay, we will build it from the bottom up. All right. So I want you to, hi Diane. If you're working on canvas like this, it will be probably about 3 fingers in over here. Okay, and I'm gonna put a mark right here. And then I will go to the other side of canvas and just put 1 finger over here on the side and put the mark. Add 3 more maybe, put another mark, and then add 2 more and put another mark. Okay? It really doesn't matter. You can eyeball it. It just helps me to put lines where I want them. And so I'm going to connect this line over here with the line that's the lowest line on the very bottom, and I want it to be a little bit curvy, okay? Like I don't want it to just be a straight line. So something like that, okay? And then this is 2, and so I'll go up 2 on the left, another line. And so this top goes parallel, almost parallel, and then a little bit up to the top mark on the right. All right, so here we go. And then we need to pick a spot where we have a little branch out. Maybe like a third way through. And oh, I forgot to put 1 finger mark right here. About third way through, and I will just do 1 branch, and then I'll go in another. And we have the branch. All right. Hi Diane, welcome. Okay, so that would be the birch tree, the branch that the owl is perched on. We can always add those thin branches later with just paint. It doesn't need to be anything specific. Okay, now let's put those holly berries on here. So what I would do, I would just pick a spot, probably about 4, like this, like over here, and draw a circle, not too small, not too big. Smaller than a quarter, bigger than, just a circle. And then right next to it, another circle, just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to do one line off to the side and another curvy line off to the side. Okay. The trick with holly berry leaves is that we always, well, most of the time when we draw a leaf, right, that's the middle of the leaf, we go on, like we curve it on the out like this, right? Or we do like for the oak tree, we'll curve it on the out. Here, you need to curve it the other way. So here's your line. And for the holly, you will need to go like this. The upside down. See what I did there? Okay, let's do it one more time. So here's your center. Yeah, if it's helpful with your pencil, do the outline, the light line for where your lines will go. So that's your outline, and then fill it in with like smileys on one side, and then upside down smileys on the other. Okay, and then you can erase this outside. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to slow down to help you here. Okay, so here's mine, and I'm just going to add my leaves. So here's one. I didn't connect them for some reason. You can connect them if you wanted to. And then we have 2 more on the left side on the bottom. So I'm adding, drawing another berry, and then one next to it. And then a leaf. And another leaf, and I'm going to make these overlapping. There. Erasing the lines that I don't need right away, so that I do not need to remember to worry about them. This is done. No need to worry about that. Okay? So we've got this. Now, the owl sits a little bit, well, it should be in the center, right? Right here, in the middle. So I will mark my middle, very light pencil, super light. Don't push too hard, just mark your middle the best you can, okay? And you should notice that the top of the head is the same distance from the top of the canvas as the bottom of your branch over here. So we have 3 fingers. I can fit my 3 fingers right here between the edge and the branch. So I will fit my 3 fingers here and make a mark. All right. And then I am dividing the space between this mark and the branch. I'm eyeballing it in half. So that's right in the middle there. Okay. I can be going very fast, so I'm just going to try and slow down a little bit because I know that this might be a little bit fast. All right, so this bottom part is her body. So I am going to add just like parentheses for her body like an oval, just going down to the branch like this, and stop. You do not want to round all the way down because she's sitting on the branch. And so this is my middle. So I'm adding, no, not like this, sorry. Like that. On the branch, you're gonna add her. I almost want to say toes because that's what they look like. They look like toes. And then over here, we're adding wings. You can make them a little bit more curved, a little bit less curved. Just try and make them symmetrical. They do not need to be absolutely symmetrical, okay? It's a fun painting. Okay, doing good so far? Hi, Linda. Okay, so now this top part, we should divide in half again, right here. And this is where the hat ends, okay? So let's add her little rounded face. Yeah. Try again a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. And then divide this in 3. Add 2 arches. And then, what do you call them? Eyelashes, eyelids, eyes. Okay, and the beak that goes right in here, and a little apple cheeks. We're not gonna draw that because we do not want any outline on that. We will just freehand that. We can do that. All right. So we have this. Now the hat goes right here, and it kind of goes above and out a little bit of her head, like right. It's a little bit larger, so we want to use broken lines like that. Well, wavy kind of lines. Go up and just make her hat, and then go up, and the hill kind of down and down, and maybe down here. I'm seeing what I don't like. I don't like how it went down. I'll fix it over here. Whoop. Okay, and we can add a pom-pom to her hat. Okay. Yeah. I think. Yes, okay. And the last part is the scarf, and the scarf goes right here. So I will extend the line from her body to her face over here. And then on the other side, I'm just extending it right here. And connecting with the kind of curvy rounded line like that. And then one longer piece of the scarf goes right here. And the other piece is right here. Or you can add it like this, I guess. Okay. Now I'm erasing the lines that I do not need. And we have the sketch. So if you are new to painting and if you're not certain and you don't know, and you have a Sharpie, if you have a Sharpie, it's always a good idea to trace on all your lines, especially the ones that you know are going to be traced anyway. Okay, so now I do know that we will trace the face, and those little like eyebrow arches, and the eyelids or eyelashes. I will trace the scarf. See, that's why I didn't put the beak there. No beak and no apple cheeks here, because we will do that, right? See, I have the holly berry kind of creeping onto the wing. So I'm going to move the holly berry. I'm going to finish my wings. And I'm going to move the berries a little bit to the side so that it all fits nicely. There's one berry, another berry. Okay, I'm gonna move it slightly to the side. And maybe this time I will make sure that my leaves overlap a little bit, just for the fun of it. Something like that. Okay? Oh, the tree. The branch. Right in there. We have a sketch. We're good to go. All right. Let me know if you have any questions at this moment. And I am taking... Okay, I'm lifting my canvas because my table is a little bit shaky, so I do not want to shake too much. Get rid of this pencil. If you did not put your Sharpie on it, then obviously you do not need to get rid of the pencil marks. You're going to need them, right? Okay. Okay, while I'm getting rid of the trash, don't forget to like the video so that more people can see it. And also, please subscribe to the channel. Because even though I am opening a brick and mortar, I still intend to host free paint classes, because I know that not everybody can go to a studio to learn to paint, right? Not everybody can afford that. Not everybody has time. Not everybody has a studio anywhere close by. So, and I really want you guys to have a chance to draw and paint and be creative. Okay. So, let's talk colors. You guys can use any colors you want, whatever you like. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to use. So for the background, I want to use light blue. I think I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to make it like, so it's going to be blue, white, and a little bit of yellow to move it to like turquoise shade a little bit. Um, so let's talk paint. Let's start from the beginning. Start with white. So I'm using the same set of paints I usually use, plus gold. White, lemon yellow. Whoa, that's a lot. Primary yellow. Magenta. Red, primary red. Sky blue or cerulean blue. Phthalo blue. And at the very end, we will need black. So I will pull it out when we get there. I do not want it to sit and dry out. I don't like that. Okay, so we are going to start with the background. So let's mix the background if you want to mix something or just use what you have. I don't think I have enough paint. I don't think I pulled enough paint. Oh well, so I have some white. I'm gonna grab some sky blue and mix it in. I like mixing my colors. This way I don't need to buy a gazillion of different colors. You can just mix your own paint. It's really doable. Okay, so this is super light baby blue. I'm taking a little bit of lemon yellow and adding it to this. And I'm getting a little bit of phthalo blue and adding it to this mix. Okay, a little bit more phthalo blue. So I'm trying to achieve this light, nice and light bluish teal kind of something. Something different. Some color that's not straight out of the bottle. More white. Okay, and this took me to like grayish. Well, let's add some more sky blue. Let's see where this takes us, right? Don't be afraid to experiment. Okay, I kind of like that. Some more lemon yellow in there. Okay, I'm good. So this is the color I'm going to be using for the background. Okay, and you want to use the largest brush you can get. I have a 1-inch flat, so that's what I'm going to be using for my background. 1-inch flat in the water. Get most of it out. Okay. And start just covering your canvas around the owl. Do not paint inside of the owl. just paint your background the color that you wanted to use. If you want some areas lighter, you can always add a little bit of white to it. And I want try and go and create kind of a rounded stroke around the owl, like parentheses almost, okay? Okay, do not paint the birch, just the background. Oop, my little sign. If it is too hard, if it seems to be super hard to get into tiny areas, switch to your round brush, like a number 4 or a number 6 maybe, and do that with your round brush. That would make it a little bit easier. Also, if you're painting on canvas, you might want to paint your sides of the canvas right away while you still have this color on your brush. I'm lifting so that I can get into the edges, get the edges done. All right. Muriel, hello. I am not painting on wood, I'm painting on canvas. It's a 16 by 20 student grade canvas. Okay, so I have no problem turning my, like sometimes people would tell you not to do that, but I feel like if you're not doing or working on like fine art, it really is okay to flip your canvas around if you needed to, you know? Set it so that it's comfortable for you, most of all. Okay, here we are. And oh, sometimes when the paint wouldn't move, it makes sense to put a little bit of water on your brush, but try and avoid doing that unless you really have to, okay? Because we do not want to water down our paint, especially if you're working with craft paint, which I am here. I'm working with craft paint. I really want a cute Santa owl, so. If you have a free second, in the comments, let me know what color background you're doing. I'm super curious. Also, if you are painting with me, put the word me in the in the comments. Because you are amazing. And if you're not painting, you're also amazing. But I just know that it's hard. It's hard to paint live like this. Especially if it's your first ever time with the instructor and you're not sure of their pace and method. Right? Diane's is just watching Cheryl painting, Eileen painting. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh my goodness. My doggy's been super jumpy today for no reason. The little one. I don't know what's going on. All right. Okay. So now I will use the same messy brush and add some white right on top of it. Hold on, let me turn without hopefully messing up my clothes. Okay, here we go. On the spot that I missed. Check your spots. Okay. All right, same messy brush, and I need a little bit of white on it. Linda and Virginia, welcome, welcome. Lots of fun projects for December. Yes, yes, a lot of fun projects. And Rose says, slow down a little, please. Okay, I'm trying, I'm trying. Okay, so a little bit of white on the same brush. Now, no rinsing, okay? And just kind of add a line to each side like this. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just add a line around, okay? Wipe off the brush in the paper towel and then use the same brush and work it in so that it looks like the owl is glowing. Just make sure to go in rounded kind of way. It's okay if you get over the hat a little bit. It's not that bright, that color. It won't hurt anything. Okay. Healthy glow, right? Add a healthy glow. All right, I'm rinsing this brush now. Oh no, I forgot to grab clean paper plates. That's a stack of used ones. Oh no. Okay, well, I'll use this one. You'll forgive me, right? Teresa's painting. Yay. Nice. Okay. Those bigger brushes, they might take a minute to clean. So take your time. Give it a good, nice clean. I always share, let's say it this way, I always share that I don't like leaving my brushes in the water because it ruins my brushes. And because I tend to forget, like I'm done painting and I walk away. I forget that there's brushes in the water. So I try to make sure that I clean my brushes and at least I can clean them, right? All right. So we're jumping into white, and I'm getting a new kind of old, but this is all dry, so it doesn't matter. I'm getting this because I want clean white. I don't want anything else there. So, and that other white is a little bit contaminated with turquoise, so I do not want that. I am switching to my smaller brush. It's number 16. Make it damp. All right, so we're going to paint white the hat, the fur on the hat, the pom-pom, her face, full on, the wings, and the chest. Okay, not the scarf. We'll work around the scarf, not the hat. And then we also need to paint white the branch. Okay, so there's quite a bit of just plain white. Don't be afraid to pile a good amount on your brush, because with this painting, the more texture you get, the better it'll look in the end. So just apply a good coat of white. The face, just under those arches. Like there's a little bit of space in between, And that space is going to be gold. Or we can paint it all white. If it's too hard to get through, just paint it white. Just make sure that it's all dry by the time that we'll be using gold on that. If you do not have gold, you can use yellow ochre. You can use primary yellow, just tone it down with white a little bit. Make it paler, not so bright yellow. Okay. There we go. Wings. If for any reason you start like getting frustrated because I am painting too fast for you, just keep painting. The replay will be available on YouTube as soon as it's available, right? I don't know how long it takes YouTube to put replays on there. Usually it's pretty fast. And you will be able to rewind and put it on like half speed maybe, or just pause it, like do listen to what the next step is and pause. This is kind of the downside. It's a downside of painting live. You cannot pause it. Just have fun with this, okay? It's not worth getting frustrated over. Okay, so I'm moving on to the branch, and I'm painting on the sides of the canvas, so my branch is kind of overlapping, and I'm going around those berries, right? We don't want them painted white. Okay, so here's the branch. And I'm going back and adding another coat of white to the hat because I can see that it did not take very well. I want more, a little bit more. I don't want it dripping, but I want to see that there's a good amount of color on there. Okay, the pom-pom. So allow your paint to dry a little bit, and then kind of turn it and lift it a little bit and see where you're at. Because we're painting white canvas with white paint, so it's very easy to miss a couple of spots. So just go over and fix that. And to the branch. You got the idea. Just make sure it is all painted nicely. Okay. All right, I'm going to clean up this large brush, well, medium brush really. Something on my sleeve. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, it's a little bit of too much paint, so I'm taking it off. Like a puddle, a blob. Don't want a blob. All right. I will use my round brush. I believe it's size 12. Make it damp. Get rid of excess water. And I will use my primary red that I have here. I know sometimes, and if you want to play with it, you absolutely may. Sometimes people will add primary yellow, a little bit of yellow to their magenta to make a red, a brighter red. I know. Let's play with it a little because we can. And people ask me to slow down, so this will slow me down. Playing with mixing colors, right? And seeing, oh, some blue mixed in. Don't want any blue in there. So that was easy. And so this is the primary red from the bottle. See? And this is magenta mixed with primary yellow. It's also a nice red, right? But it's different. So play and see with things. See what you like better, okay? I'm just going to use primary red. And I'm going to start with the hat with my round brush. I will I'm resting my pinky on the scarf because we didn't paint it at all, okay? On the scarf or like on the hat, turn around, make sure you're comfortable. I was making sure I was comfortable and I swatched a little bit of white. Let me fix that, okay. All right. So going in for the hat. So I will use the round brush to just go around the outline. And then I will use my flat to fill in. So as you can see, I am avoiding adding more water to my brush because I do not want to water down this red. Red can be super transparent depending on the brand, and you may need to apply 2-3 coats to get a nice color. And so sometimes if you're painting on another color other than white, it makes sense to mix it with a little bit of white for the first go, and then do the second go with the original red that you want to use. But this should be just fine. Do not add water. I keep saying it because it's so easy to dip your brush or rinse your brush. Like, just easy, right? But then it adds more water to your painting. We don't want that. We want nice colors. Okay. I am not rinsing this brush. I'm working kind of fast here, okay? Gotta work fast. Flat. It's kind of wet, so I'm putting it on my paper towel, sandwiching it in there to get excess of water out. And then using my flat to just fill in the hat, whatever was left over. Don't overthink it. If you have texture on your canvas created with paint, it's wonderful. That's exactly what we want. We want texture. We want it to look interesting. Right? If we didn't want a texture, we could just print it on the printer. And then you get this flat illustration that doesn't have any texture. All right. Whatever's left on my brush here from red, I'm going to wipe it off onto the scarf right here. Yep. Okay, hold on to my big brush, back to my round, and outline the scarf. I keep landing where I shouldn't be. Okay, we'll just paint like that. If this is a problem that you cannot land anywhere, like it's hard to hold the brush like that, you can always dry your painting with a blow dryer. It will definitely help with that. I just know that for beginners, it's very hard to paint like without placing your hand down. Been there. Trust me, been there. Okay. Right down here. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to wash out my flat brush because I don't think I'm going to use it right now. I don't want it to dry. Okay. I need a little bit more red, primary red. Okay. And now we need to fill in the berries. So let's just do right there. Okay. If you like holding your breath, stop holding your breath. Start breathing. I know people do that a lot when focusing. So yeah, remember to breathe. Okay, here we are. Here we are. All right, rinse off the red. Take a breather. Let me know if you are done with the hat, with the scarf, and berries. So whatever you finished, put in there. If you're done with just the hat, put the hat in. And the scarf, put the scarf in. Okay? I'm taking a bit of water. All right. Let's see. All right. Working on berries. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Let's mix a little bit of green for the leaves. You're not going to need a whole lot of it. What I like to do is I like to use primary yellow. And because I don't need a lot of it, I'm not going to use the palette knife. I'll just mix it right here. So about 3 parts of primary yellow to 1 part of phthalo blue. And it will mix into this nice bright green kind of color. And I think I want a little bit more blue on there. Let's see. So there is one option for your green, right? And of course you can use green right out of the bottle. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm stalling, slowing down. And you can use some lemon yellow. Let's try another one. Lemon yellow. Again with phthalo blue. And this will mix a whole different kind of green. More on chartreuse side. See? See how different they are? It's kind of cool. So for holly berries, I think we need the darker green. So I am going to use the one that I mixed first, right here. And just paint those in. All right. Here's the other. I think I didn't mix enough color. I think I need a little bit more. All right. Okay, here we go. Leaves. Leaves are done. I'm sorry, I need to mute for a second. Sounds like something happened. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry about that. One word, kids. So sorry. Okay, so yes, got down with green. Okay, so I'm cleaning my brush and I will be switching to gold. Gold, gold, gold. And I will be using my round brush, which is why I'm cleaning it very well. Make sure that I get most of moisture out. Okay. This is the gold that I love to use. It's called Glorious Gold by Deco Art. And I'm going to find some clean spot on my palettes somewhere. Okay, so first of all, we're going to paint gold this area between the arches, right, and the hat. So right in here, all of this is just gold, and it's a lot easier to just to do it with a round brush, just to fit it all in there. I'm bringing those arches a little bit lower. It just happened. It's okay. Okay, well, we're at it right underneath an upside down triangle for the beak with gold. And just leave it there. Okay, now the wings, we are just adding, it's like a wavy design going a little bit at an angle, and you want to maybe like give it a little bit of a curve like that, like a scallop edge maybe. Just press your brush down as you turn so that it gets this kind of gets the body of it. So I'm pressing and turning, press and turn, refill the brush, press and turn. Just make sure that your brush is full of paint when you're doing this, okay? And then there's just one left over here. Okay, and then on this side, we kind of have to use imagination and think, okay, there's one line, so there's probably this is missing. And then there's another line of these. So there's a piece here, maybe some here. Okay, and then here's another line going. So we can do it here. And then the two. And one. Now, if you look, you will see, if you look closer, which I'm going to lift my canvas, you will see that there's a lot of paint on there, right? It's not all flat, there's texture. Leave it there, it's fine, it's good. It's exactly what we need. A little bit of this gold in the paint, those little footsies, gold. Footsies, toesies. Okay, got it. Check the area over here next to the hat. Maybe you need a second coat. I sure do. Just put it in there. Okay. And then for her, for the chest, I do either letter U or letter V, whatever works. I want to do V because these are very rounded already. So I will just add like check marks like this. Just make sure they stay in between the wings. Do not go into the wings with these. Under the scarf. And then go again. Don't push the brush too hard. This way you will get nice thin lines. There we go. Now let's add some texture to the hat and the pom-pom. And we're going to achieve this by using the same round brush, some gold on it, okay, and a touch of white on the same brush. So we're having two colors, gold and white. And we're just going to go like this. Go pat, pat, pat. And now just white. And just be kind of stamping it around on the hat. Just adding more white. No more gold. That was plenty of gold. You do not want to blend it in, so don't brush, but go up and down, pat, 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 like a stamp. Okay, I know for a fact I'm going to need more white for this. A little bit more white. But what I have on my brush right now will work perfectly for the pom-pom. Well, maybe a little bit more gold on this. I'm gonna grab some more white, guys. All right, let's get more white. And go pat, pat, pat. Okay, wipe your brush. If you feel like you're just spreading more gold out, wipe it on the paper towel and just grab some more white. A good idea is always to step back and take a look from the distance. You can always see if it's good or if you need to add some more. Okay. All right, I'm adding some more white to the pom-pom right here. Okay, clean the brush. We're gonna need a touch of magenta and white. It's too bright. There. It's still too bright. Wow. Here. Okay, light pink. Let's paint those apple cheeks. Excuse me. Okay. And yes, we need to add polka dots to the scarf. And I like to use the other side of my brush, like this end of the brush. And when I want larger polka dots, I like to use the wrong side of the pencil. When the eraser is like all flat now, see? Or if it's a brand new eraser, then like it's a lot easier to do that when you want to have larger size. You can always use some lids. Be creative. See what you want to use. Like sometimes it would be fun to use a shape like that by just dipping it in white. So see what you have and use that. I'm just going to dip the wrong side of my pencil into here and get my little dots. I'm doing random. Oops. I think I'll have to put one here now that I dropped some paint on here. Doesn't have to be anything hard. Okay. All right. And on these here, on the end, okay, so these need to dry. I'm gonna wipe this off. Okay, let's add snowflakes. Those are super fun. We're going back to the round brush. Get excess water off, white paint. And you will just use the tip of your brush and light hand. This is super easy. A super easy way to paint the snowflakes. You start with letter T like this, one down, and the T. So see, that's letter T. And then you put an X on top of that. And we get a super cute snowflake. Or a star. I don't know. The stars or the snowflakes. Hard to tell, right? I think they're snowflakes. Letter T and X on top of that. And there you go. Only put them for now, only put them on the background because it's dry. If you want to add like a snowflake in front of him, so in front of the hat, let's say, right? Make sure that the hat is completely dry before doing that.
Let's go upstairs. What's going on?
Okay.
Upstairs.
Oh, we want another one maybe over here. All right. So, okay. This is good. Clean this up. All right, and I'm going to switch to a small round brush. I want like a number 2, because it will make it so much easier. Where is it? Here. Is this a 2? I have no idea. No, that's a 1. It's rather small. The one that I had before, just to compare so you can see. See, that's the difference, okay? So I'm going to work on black outline and black detail. So let's put this over here. Let's find my black paint. And for black, I also have a favorite. I really like deco art. Eco Art Black, and that gold also, glorious gold. They're the best. At least for this kind of painting. Okay, so there we go. I like mine black, but the consistency of melted ice cream. This is a little bit too thick. So I'll add a few drops of water to just thin it out a little bit. There we go. Clean my brush to make sure that on the paper towel. And I'm going to start down here. And as I'm going around, I will turn my canvas around so that my hand does not end up smudging things. So here we go, starting with the tree. You can do it in any order you like. What works for you. Do what works for you. I am doing this line over here all the way through because this line is also the line of the body. Okay, so I'm not cutting off the little toes. But it's also the part of the body. Okay, so here we go. Berries. So pretty much everywhere where we had a Sharpie line, we're going to outline, I'm going to trace with black. Okay, I'm tired of doing this. I'll just spray a little bit of water. Okay. All right. Okay, so as we're going to be tracing this carefully, I want to invite you to my buy me a coffee. I'm just going to drop it right here so that you guys can see it. Okay, so this is a good place if you have, I know it covers the painting, so I'm just doing the tree branch, okay? Just around the tree branch, nothing else. Along the tree branch, sorry. So you can find, if you're enjoying this and you would like to support what I do, you can buy me a coffee there. And another awesome thing is that I have membership. And if you would like to do something a little bit more, a tiny bit more advanced, there is a $5 a month. And there is an exclusive painting for you. And then there's also a library full of other stuff from before. So that's my shameless plug-in today. Okay. Doing, working on other berries up here. Okay, I think it's enough of that. Good. Now let's add the leaves. See how the outline makes everything look better and neater? It just really does it, doesn't it? Adds this kind of interesting definition to your painting. Okay. All right. I am turning, because I do not want to be. I don't want to be putting my hands on anything. So let's move. I'm gonna move up here. Again, do what works for you. Whatever the best for you. All right. Add your lines. The hat. Okay, I don't know if you guys are not done talking to me. You guys are done talking to me, or if I'm not seeing your comments. Okay. I am not going to outline the beak, and I'm not outlining apple cheeks. It would just look weird. Right? Okay, now if you wanted to add eyelashes, turn this. You absolutely can add some eyelashes. Okay, the scarf line right here. Okay. Pom pom. Okay, so look over here in the scarf, when I get down to this level right here, I'm gonna do the line a little bit up higher right here, right here. Okay, and then I can add the fringe. All right, and then getting to dry again. Let's do this again. Okay, now let's add the black marks for the birch tree. I like to do that with my flat brush. Oh, I forgot the inside of the wings. Whoopsie daisy. Never mind. Maybe that's wrong. Doesn't look quite right. Forgot the wings. Yeah. Okay, double take, right? Let's do this again. All right, so switching to the number 16 that I had, the medium size flat brush, and I'm bringing this to chisel tip, and I like to turn it this way. It will be just easier, okay? It will be so much easier. So you just apply some black paint to the tip, to the tips of your brush, just the tip. Take off the excess, don't want too much. So this is, it's seeped through, but it's not piled in onto the brush, okay? And I hold it flat, and you just move it around and kind of add some random markings. You can add as many or as few as you want. The little branch may be a little bit difficult, but if you don't like it doing that this way, you can always switch to the little round brush. Okay. Just like that, just add it. Try to avoid having the same distance between things because it would look like a ruler. We don't want that. Maybe add a couple of tiny ones somewhere here and there. Okay. Yeah. Same. So for small branches, I'm just going to use the same brush, chisel tip black paint. If you're not certain about that, try on your palette or on like scrap of paper and try and make lines like that. If you feel like you don't have much control, you can always switch to your round brush and do that with a round brush. Okay. Don't feel like you have to do it this way. Yeah, I'm just adding a few smaller branches. And I think I'm out of space. I don't have anywhere else to add it. No, maybe over here on the bottom. Maybe this right here. Okay. So we're going to clean this up and let's add some highlights. Highlights are going to be white, and I am switching to the round brush, small round brush. Just grabbing some white, and I'm adding some highlights to the top of the hat, just following the line of the hat right here. I need to kind of double that up sometimes. That works. Just make a good, nice highlight going down and down like this. Sometimes I like to add a like white highlight around the pom-pom, so I'm going to put that and we'll look and see and decide if you like that. And a highlight is going on. I like to add like a couple just around my owl, just to give it more definition. Okay. Now a nice highlight goes on the berries on the top like this, just like a letter C, like an angle. You just want to keep them the same angle, okay? Be consistent with your highlight. Make sure that it's all at the same angle, okay? And then, of course, a highlight that goes in along the middle of the leaf. Right here. And I think that's it. So you can now decide if you want to add a little bit more, like another star somewhere. I like them a lot, so I'm gonna add one more. Ta-da! So feel free to add glitter to this. I just thought it and I thought, oh, that would be fun. That would be so much fun. What do I have? I'm not sure. I have loose red, but I don't think I have any. Oh well, that's that's fine. But if you have like red glitter, you can put it on berries and the hat and the scarf, or you can add snow um, to your like glitter to your snowflakes, or you can add glitter to the hat. Just make sure the hat is completely dry before adding glitter to it, okay? But yeah, there's options. Don't forget to sign your painting. Have fun with it. Yeah, okay. So I hope you had fun, and I will see you sometime next week. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you have all the notifications. Check out, there's lives scheduled already. I think January is not going to be as full schedule because, you know, having the um, real life studio now. So we'll see. We'll see how things are going to go. I hope you had fun. Bye.